Assalamu alaikum everyone. In our today's era, it is not just a convenience, it is not just a choice, but it is an absolute necessity to have skills such as communication skills, English proficiency, such as IT skills, and much more. All of these skills have become necessary for us to continue to grow and to continue to flourish in such an environment and the modern era. And looking at that, today I am once again in Peshawar and in the Lighthouse Academy of English Language and IT Skills. And I was having a session recently in one of the classes, and I was having a session in the basic classes, and then afterwards I had a few other sessions. And in between of those sessions, I luckily met Mr. Hamid Talash, or Sir Hamid Talash, as you guys may know him. He is not only the director of the, or should I say, CEO of the Lighthouse Academy of English Language and IT Skills. He is also the co-founder of the Young Leaders Program. He is also my teacher, and there's a lot that I've learned from him. So we are going to be interviewing him and asking a few questions, since I was able to get a chance to be able to get a hold of him today because he's mostly busy. So we'll be using this opportunity to get to know a little bit more from him in the flesh in front of everyone.
Something that was very interesting. I was leaving into my class, and fortunately, he got me and he was telling me that you have to answer some of the questions that I really want to ask you. So, yeah, please quickly ask your question. Then I will go to my class because some of my students are waiting for me and they are really not happy with other teachers.
The fact is that absolutely, I will very, very quickly leave you if you understand my
Please,
sarcasm.
please.
First of all, I wanted to ask something from you. So, in our modern era, there is a big need for skills such as communication skills, such as IT skills, such as all of these skills.
Yes.
So, let me ask you, first of all, if a person or if a child or if a youngster that is in, say, in his 10th or that has passed his 10th or is going to be getting into his any other degree, so if he comes here and asks for the reason why English language or communication skills are so important, but English language, to be very specific, why English is so important. I don't want the normal answer that English is the universal language, this and that, because it is not very realistic in my perception. Can you tell us an answer for why English language would be important for a professional, for a student, for a youngster, and for a grown-up man?
Actually, English is the language that is spoken university. And second thing that is very much important to be known, why students needed to learn and improve English language, because our academic in school, college, and university, that is in English. What happens that the teachers who are teaching us in our schools, our colleges, or universities, what they do, they are making us clear our concepts in Pashto and Urdu, and then students are done with the concept. The concept is clear, but the problem again comes that a student who is trying to pass his paper or exam, he or she is required to go with the examination hall in the paper there. They have to write it in written form. Now, again, they need English language for that. If they don't have command over English language, they will not be able to write the same idea or the concept that is cleared by a teacher in Pashto or Urdu in time of the lecture in the class. So I think if a student wants to perform well in the examination and their exams in metric, FSC, or university exams, or any competitive exam, they need to improve their English. It is the basic need of time. We cannot change our education system. That's why we have to change ourselves, and we should bring that change of improvement of English language. The second thing you asked about the professionals. Obviously, if you are going to work in any reputable organization in our own country, or if you are going to any other country or international market, obviously you are going to be preferred with English language. Now, let me give you an example. For example, I am master in chemistry. You're also master in chemistry. And my English is good. Your English is not good, just for example. So the opportunity of job comes from any international school or any international college from Dubai, Qatar, or any other country. And they want a teacher. They want to hire a teacher in any international school, and they want to give them the opportunity. If your English is not good, so obviously you're not going to be preferred because you don't know how to talk and communicate internationally. In an international market, if you want to serve your services in your skills, if that is IT skills, that is academic skills, or that is entrepreneurial skills, Whatever skills you want to have and you want to serve in the international market, the basic need is language. And you need to know how to communicate in one specific language, which is known as the language of universe.
Exactly, you said it very much rightly. English language is basically a big necessity of our modern era,
Yeah.
of our current time. And if you guys don't know it, everything will be harder a tenfold, I would say, because the internet is in English language, our daily life is filled with English language, and everything is currently in English language, as you guys can see by us speaking in English
Yeah,
language
obviously,
right now.
obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have had this idea that whenever anybody is speaking of English, the fact or the topic of communication skills
Mhm.
also come into play.
Mhm.
And whenever speaking of communication skills, the fact that confidence is gained and all of these things come. So recently, I heard that there was a course by the name of BSEP that you guys here in the Lighthouse Academy were building upon and working upon. And since I was in Islamabad for so long, I wasn't able to get a look into it. So can you tell me what BSEP is and how it is useful for people?
All right, in so many institutions, there are teachers and there are institutions that they are teaching diploma of English language. And they are training students only in English language, which is a great job and highly appreciated. On the other hand, if you see one thing that is lacking is communication skills, is I have pursued my degree and I became expert in communication. So I came to know that communication is very important. I studied the researches that were conducted by different people, and what was important that communication skill is more important than English language in this era, because if your language is improved and your communication is not improved, you will not be able to serve any organization
Exactly.
internationally, or you will not be able to perform well in the international market or national market. Now, the thing is what? An Englishman whose native language is English, his
English
English
language,
is
yeah.
good, but it doesn't mean his communication is also good. He might not be able to work in any marketing agency. He might not be able to work in any organization as a CEO. Something that makes us different than the professional, that is communication skills. The
Exactly.
tone, the
Yeah.
style, how you begin the conversation, how you end it, how you convey the message, how you are going to conclude your message. That is something which is very important.
Exactly.
And the purpose of our course is that at a time, a student must learn in communication skills and English language. In English language proficiency, like DSIP is about Diploma of English Language of Communication Skills and English Proficiency. Now, in proficiency, we are focusing to improve the students' writing, reading, listening, speaking, in sub skills of English language, which is grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. They all are really important to be improved by a student who is coming to the Lighthouse Academy of English Language and IT. And Alhamdulillah, students are very happy, as you have taken already the session with them,
Yeah.
and you might have seen the response of them, how active and smart they are, the way they are using their gesture and posture, the way they are asking questions with proper ethics. That is what the beauty of communication is.
Yeah, and when especially talking to a child like me, they have extra enthusiasm to question me
Yes.
out.
Yes, of course.
Just kidding.
Yes. We
But
are asking students when he
yeah,
comes, you need to, like ask him questions,
to make
maximum
him
questions.
confused.
No,
Yeah.
not to make him confused.
No, I'm just
Confusion
kidding.
is something else. They are not supposed to make you confused. They are supposed to learn from you, because
Exactly.
you are the real motivation to them. Sometimes your motivation is only on screen, but sometimes motivation comes in front of you.
Yeah.
So that is what which makes it different.
That is what I tell lots of people, that you should ask questions, because when a person comes in front of the stage, he comes in front of the stage for you.
Yeah.
As you spoke of that, I really agree with you, honestly, because look, when a person, there used to be this ideology that who speaks English is really smart.
Mhm.
But that applied to past, because a person who was really smart, he had the opportunity to learn English language because it was not a common skills. Nowadays, everyone can learn English. So in the past, it was like when a person knows English in Pakistan, he's smart. But when a person in America knows English, he's nothing. Even a beggar in America can speak English.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. And in a modern era where there is a big need of English language and everybody can speak it, so it's very much common for us to think that English is no big deal anymore. So what next comes is communication skills. And thinking of communication skills, and America, in fact,
Yeah.
going abroad, and especially with the degree known as, not the degree, but I would say the qualification, which is the examination or whatever you want to call it, which is IELTS, it is quite famous among students. who
Yeah.
want to go to abroad, who want to go to a different country, and who want to show their proficiency of English language in a form of test, in a form of examination. So I heard that there is IELTS available in this academy. So how is IELTS being taught here? What is the curriculum for IELTS? And can you please tell us how long will it take for students to be assured that they'll get their
Yeah.
bands?
IELTS is something that is very important to be done if you want to study in any foreign country or any reputable or organization or institution. Sometimes people are doing it for the life skills. Sometimes they are going to go for academics and some general trainings for the purpose of job or work visa. When you are going to foreign country, you need to do it. Now, something that is really important is that from where are you taking your um, training? That is very much important. Like the training that we are giving, that is fully practical. We are giving practical training. With practical training, we are providing all those facilities to the students that is the need of this time, because this time that this is now computer based, so we are focusing on improvement of the computer basic skills also, and we are working upon their session of the IELTS 2. We are having 4 different weeks: speaking week, we have then listening week, writing week, and reading week. If we are done with that in 4 weeks, we make it clear. If a student need more instruction, we give them more instruction. The best environment we provide to them, the best faculty we provide to them, because they must have a person who is going to train someone for IELTS. He or she must have 15 to 20 years experience in teaching English to other
Yeah,
languages, to other language speakers. So that is very important, and Alhamdulillah,
exactly.
that's going very well here.
Exactly. And speaking of environment, since I am not here most of the
Mhm.
time, now's your test. How have you kept the environment, and how have you managed the whole academy, and how have you made the environment for all the students?
Yeah, I have been teaching English since 2013, 14. That is something that I have become a teacher from that time, and onward from that time I'm teaching, and I know the importance of it. Second thing is there are lots of language teachers, and I have huge respect for them. But I think that we need to update ourselves with the passage of time. As you know that there is AI today, the technology and IT is very much improving, and that is giving huge amount of like data to us, hands to us, make things easy and make things very practical. So teachers of English language and communication skills, they must know how should they create the best environment. Here, when you enter in Lighthouse Academy, you are not supposed to speak in any other language. You are requested to follow the instruction and rules here. The third thing is we have extremely supportive environment. Week-based progress check we have, month-based progress check we have. What we do that if a student is coming with 20% of English within the month, he or she must have a progress check. So within the month, we are going to make a student sure that if you are 10% improved, it means you have improved yourself. If
Yeah,
improvement is not taking place, then we are having a
exactly.
board. We have a board of expert teachers, including me and some of the other teachers who are having huge amount of experience in the field of teaching English to other languages. We have a psychologist here that students are coming sitting in the board, and they are going to answer all the required questions. So that's how we are creating the best environment, and we are fully focused on the students improvement.
Sanga ci sarda suel che nansabani dor ke danna it's a very big necessity that we all learn different skills and we are able to do all of these things. So among the many skills that this academy offers, there are computer skills and then the speciality which is networking skills that
Mhm.
you offer in IT department. So can you please tell us about those skills and about those different teachings and courses in depth?
Well, that was an interesting question. Something that really clicks. Basic IT courses are for the students who doesn't know about information technology, who doesn't know how to use computer. And then we have DIT diploma course of information technology for the students who want to work in the different organization on government organization is a clerk post, or they want to work in Middle East countries. So they can go for the diploma in information technology or CIT, but something that is executive, that we have web development, we have WordPress course, we have video editing courses, we have graphic designing courses, we have digital marketing courses. Now question arises, why students should learn with us, why
Yeah.
students should improve their skills with us here in the Lighthouse Academy of English Language and IT. The major thing is that we are connecting our students with the market. By the
Yeah,
time they are done with their course, by the time they have completed their course, we are going to go for the connection of them, making the network of them in the market. So we make them practical, connecting them to the market. Like they're done with their course, then they are going to go with the specific job in different places, or they can serve their services. And there are some remote jobs. We can connect them with the international market and national market, both. The second thing is about the networking courses. As you said, we have CCNA, we have cybersecurity course, we have CCNP, we have ethical hacking in all these courses. We are offering these courses here with the specific improvement in those courses, and students who are going to improve themselves and as a network technician, or they want to go for the executive courses in networking, cybersecurity, and ethical hacking, they are welcome to the Lighthouse Academy. We give them best training here, and again, I would like to say that we are connecting them to the market.
yeah, that's great, sir. As you spoke of all these things, it was a great chance to be able to speak to you and to be able to hear
Pleasure.
everything that you had to say. But since you are running late for your class, and I've already taken up much of your time,
It's
and
okay.
I'll continue to take a lot of your time in the future as well. But for
Most
now,
welcome.
that's enough. So, last but not least, I just want to hear from you advice for all the people that are listening, for all the youth, and especially for all the students who have graduated matric or are in their FSC or the levels afterwards.
All right, my message is that don't waste the time. Try to grab the opportunities in your early ages. The earlier you get the opportunity of improving yourself, the earlier you are going to win, and you will be in a win-win situation. My specific message to the students of metric and FSC is that they should join us or join different type of institution for improvement of their English language courses, communication courses, and they should go with the basic IT course. If they are good and they're done with their basic IT, they should do one executive course, and they should go for learning from that. We are having here in this institution, we have planned that we will go for a combo class here. In combo class, we will have English language and we will have IT course. Both are going to be preferred to the students of metric and FSC who are going to freshly graduate from these courses. They are, if they're done with the metric or FSC, they should go for such course. They will not improve their English in IT only, but they will be well prepared for their future fields. They will be very good in choosing the major for themselves in the future.
Exactly, that's great. As you said, it's very important to secure your future in such a day and age.
Yeah.
So, as you guys heard, that was all for our today's little podcast slash discussion slash whatever you want to call it. So, it was just a little bit of a talk we had. We learned some things from Sir Hamid, and I'll be
Pleasure.
seeing you guys in the next video. Until that time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye,
Be
tata, and I'll
blessed and
see
happy.
you
Thank you.
guys next time. Allah.